Something fun, something positive, and it's all for you. My shower idea, ba-da-da, ba-da-da.
I'm fixing my hair. Okay,
Welcome to a shower idea.
it's Wisdom Wednesday.
Yay!
We're going to talk about goals today. We're going to share with you one of our goals and kind of some how to write them, how to kind of follow them a little bit better, and maybe give you some inspiration. So this I can go first.
Okay, one of my goals is to, it's really simple, just catch up on scrapbooking. Because I have not developed pictures off of my camera since the day that I got it.
Oh.
That's a couple thousand pictures. So I need to develop those and scrapbook them, and that should be fun. So just by the end of the year, I need to have that done.
One of mine. I haven't actually wrote mine yet.
The goal is to write the goals.
Yep. There's so many. Okay, one of mine is to get my schoolwork done at least, get it completely done at least 3 times a week. Which is really hard because my family has a very busy schedule and I'm homeschooled, so I go a lot of places and it's hard to do school in the car. Especially when you can't get semi-car sick. So just working on getting it done at least 3 times a week, hopefully 5 days a week. So, do we want to talk about how to keep that? How do you keep your goals? How do you work on your goals?
Okay, most of my goals are really kind of broad. Like, by the end of the year, I want to do this. And one year I was like, I want to learn how to knit by the end of the year. And I learned on December 31st. But I did it. And now I knit stuff, and it's great.
No, who's on your stuff?
But
You should post some pictures. Yeah.
But I think one of the easiest ways to keep your goals is just keep the list somewhere where you see it. Like, I have a list in my journal, but I also have like a sticky note on my like daily devotional journal. So when I open it, I can kind of be like, oh yeah, keep those in mind. And you can kind of like always have those in the back of your mind, and like when you see something, you're like, oh, I can take a step there to start working towards this goal. And like scrapbooking, I can remember if I have my wallet somewhere, be like, oh, I should develop a couple pictures while I'm here. Like, that's just a step.
One of the ways I keep my goals is, like, especially with, like, one of mine is, school, like I shared, but, like, instead of thinking about, okay, I want to get my school done all week, all school days, I want to get it completely done. Think about, okay, Monday, okay, I'm going to get my school done today. And then at the end of that day, you have your school done. And you're proud of yourself because you did it. And then Tuesday, you can focus on doing your school again. So, like, taking the little steps towards your goals. Like, think of a big goal, like, I don't know, kind of like learning how to knit. If you want to learn how to knit, well, you can kind of research it and kind of, you know, buy the yarn and buy the crochet hooks or whatever, the knitting hooks.
The knitting needles.
Yeah, I don't know that much about knitting. And, like, just take your little steps to complete the whole goal.
I think scheduling helps too. Like, every day, just have like a to-do list. And put in a couple things that you know you need to do. But also put in between, like, rewards of things that you really want to do. Like, that's how I get my homework done. I'm like, okay, if I take this biology quiz, I can watch an episode of this. And after that episode, I need to work on my writing homework. But after I write that essay, I can eat this candy bar. Or do that painting I want to do. Just things like that. Like,
Yeah.
make yourself be like, okay, once I finish this, I can do this. Yeah.
Yeah, give yourself like an incentive. So, yeah.
Do you have any more goals that you would like to share
Let's see.
besides write goals?
Hey, I have a book. I made it last year. Like, I made this whole fancy book, and I really like it. It's like in a really cool folder, and I've got this really neat cover, but I never wrote any goals in it. So, probably eat healthier would be a good one. Read my Bible more. Keep my room cleaner. Journal more. Read more. I am reading really good. I think those are all of mine.
Mine are act on my passion for music in some capacity by the end of the year. Find a form of exercise that is fun for me, because I hate exercising. No matter what I do, I'm like, this is not fun. I'd like to find a way that is fun. Love my church in 52 ways.
Okay, I have the thing after you're done.
Okay. And if there's a need I can meet it. Be like the bishop from Les Miserables. And if you don't get that, just read the book.
I was gonna say, like, from the movie Robots.
I think we've been through this.
I know. There's a movie that's really cool. It's about robots.
And it's
in
called Robots.
Yeah. It's really funny, and it's an animated movie, and there's this giant robot. It's like it's like this giant, like, round ball that's got a head and arms, and he's like the main guy, one of the main guys in the story, and his slogan is find a need, fill a need. But anyway, my idea, because one of her goals, and it's also one of my goals, is exercise more. And one thing that helps with that, with goals in general, is buddy up with somebody. So, like, she could come over and we could go outside and run around, or we could, we could play a game. And it could be fun because we're doing it together,
I hate running, but that's a good idea.
I'll play a game, and like, keep someone accountable. Like, I could tell her, I want to read my Bible, 4 nights a week, at least. Or, I should read it every day. But, and
I could call her and be like, have you read your Bible today?
Yeah.
You should do that.
Yeah. So, buddy up with somebody.
Happy New Year, everybody.
Yep.
Good luck.
What other things are there? Oh, I remember. We were gonna, those notebooks that we made, that we, kind of like collage magazines.
We're making those next week.
Oh. So sneak preview!
Next week, we're making notebooks! And anyway, if Brianna has an idea about them.
You can use them to write your goals in. I thought we already made them.
That's next week.
Alright.
We made those a long time ago, though.
we don't film these on the day that they come out.
That would be hard.
Because she goes to college. She's a college student now.
I'm busy. I start next week.
I started today.
Well, I have to sit through lectures like all day long.
Okay.
You get to do stuff. Anyway.
Oh, yeah.